Previously.
I'm gonna add Battery Man Microcell to my hand.
No way.
On Progression Series Season 2.
Was good enough last time. I'm hoping it'll be good enough this time.
The
Hefty
solemnest
price to pay.
of judgments. Gores has changed the entire landscape of Progression Series now that you and I both have one. This card's scary.
I'm willing to bet my entire paycheck that is a microcell.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Emphatic win over Alex. The gap gets closer and closer every episode. I'm really excited to have this wheel in front of me today. Again, endless possibilities, especially when we get into the better slivers of the wheel. Starlight feels like it could be literally anything in the game, and it could be absolutely game-changing. I'm not going to waste too much time jibber-jabbering about how we whooped Alex's bum last week. Let's just spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. I'm really looking for a Starlight as per always, but I will actually end up taking Snatch Steal or anything alike. I think there could be a lot of fun things capable of that. Oh, actually, wait. That's great. I'm so happy. I was actually... Man, I really wanted something good today. I'm so glad I got something good. Been a minute since we've actually gotten this Snatch Deal. I can't wait to redeem this next week. I think I've already got an idea of what I want to grab. It's because Alex ended up getting not really lucky. He ended up getting more cards than I did for a strategy I really wanted to play. I'm sure most people can already take a guess what that is, but if you can't, you'll find out next week. This week, though, big set. It is Return of the Duelist, a green set. The green sets always seem to be the one that matters, right? I'm gonna let Alex tell you all about that.
Yeah, we're back in the loser circle. I played a fun deck last episode, so I don't want to hear it. That was fun. I completely just cheated and shouldn't have won anyway. But in any case, it was fun nonetheless, and is a little bit of a taste of what's to come later once we get some other cards. Speaking of other cards, though, we are moving on to Return of the Duelist, released on August 24th, 2012. A lot of neat cards in this set, that's for sure. You can already see right here that with the introduction of Prophecy, Medolce, and Girgia in this set, I believe. Girgia would be a really nice archetype to play, but armor is a super, so we'd have to get extremely lucky if we want to be able to play that. But even some generic stuff like Void Trap Hole, Soul of Silver Mountain, like these cards are pretty decent as well. Moving on down to the rares, we have a bunch of Chronomaly stuff, which I don't think gets better until a little bit later on, unless you're playing History of Jank, that is. Some more Girgia stuff and Girgiano cards as well. Then just some additions to like the other archetypes that were aforementioned. I guess the Hunter stuff is also kind of new. That would be nice. We do have the Battery Man stuff, and there is sort of synergy there because they are Thunders, but this is more rank 4 spam than anything. This would be fun to play, though. Moving on down to the Ultras, there's some decent ones here. Excalibur does require Warriors, but if you are playing a Warrior-based deck, that's one of the best rank 4s you could be playing. Aside from that, though, everything else is like too archetype specific, I feel, because like Secrets and Magician, you know, Pudding Cess, it's not too great in this slot. And then going down to the Secrets, it's more of the same. Like Gigan's pretty generic again, but if you're only in like the machine category, I'd like to get this. And Girgia sort of needs this as well, although probably in Prague we could get away with not playing with it because we are a little bit underpowered compared to like what was meta at the time. And then we got some short prints, the Ghost Rare, the Commons. I don't think there's anything like too crazy in here. It's just more support for all the archetypes we've already seen. Some like okay stuff. That's it for Return of the Duelist, though. There's some neat stuff, but again, it just kind of depends if it all comes together. We got to open Turbo Pack 8. I think we're close to Astro Pack, which is pretty nice because the Turbo Packs are definitely showing their age a bit here, and we can see from flipping this first pack. Yeah, you know, Fire Dog would be nice if Gage didn't ban it, so thanks, Gage. Appreciate it. Second pack, Gemini Imps is like okay. Everything else in there isn't too great. And our last pack, I don't think we're playing any of these cards. All three of these cards were released in like 2004. Why are they in a Turbo Pack? In any case, we got 24 packs of Return of the Duelist to open. Let's get cracking.
All right, Return of the Duelist. I'm looking for a few really great cards from this set here. I remember opening this thing as a kid. Debut of Madolche, one of my favorite archetypes of all time. We're going to be opening 24 packs of these. And I do remember where the draft button is now. It's down here. Let's see if we get any bangers from our 24 packs of Return of the Duelist. Okay, pack number 1, we're seeing Chateau and stuff. Like I said, I do like the Madolche's, big fan. Eco is like an anti kind of burn strategy if Alex ever wants to queue up Chain Burn. I guess now we have side deck options for it. Ooh, Crystal Chronaut is actually a fantastic card to be able to pull in super rare. Still at a time in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where XYZs are few and far between, getting any generic ones is a blessing. 2 level 3s when it's targeted for an attack. Detach a material from this card. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken involving this card. Nice that it's a little bit of a body that you can protect. That's actually pretty sick. Makes our tour guides that much better. Soul Drain's actually a fantastic, also, continuous trap card that we want to pick up a few of these. We got a Paw Hunter here. This is the first look at the Hunter archetype as well, pairing pretty well with Watts back in the day. Actually, when you boil it all down, it's just like a rank 4 turbo kind of deck, but it's cool nonetheless, really cool nonetheless. All ties together with a card that's not even out in this set. We're looking at Thunder Seahorse as a really good card. I'm not going to give too much away, but I am looking for a few copies of this Uniflora Mythical Beast of the Forest. You've never seen this card in competitive play, I can almost guarantee it, but you might see it today if I can get multiples. Spellbooks is a really, really sick deck back in the day, also one of my favorites from this time. Unfortunately, everything is literally slotted into the highest rarity of this set. Cards like High Priestess is a secret rare. Cards like Spellbook of Secrets, an ultra rare. It's almost near unobtainable for us in the progression series. Would have been cool, but we have another archetype like Gear Gear Accelerator. Gear Gears in general are really sick. I need to pick up like a Gear Gear Armor in this set if I want it to be anything good at all, though.
All right, 24 packs of Return of the Duelist. I'd love to play Gear Gear, but again, we're going to need an exceptionally good opening if we want to. Starting off with and Pudding Cess, though, for an ultra rare. I mean, Madolche would be good, too, but again, I think that's probably harder to play than Gear Gear. There's Gear Gear Accelerator. That is a common, so that shouldn't be too hard to pull. The Arsenals are rares, and the Armors are supers. Soul Drain's pretty neat, though. Soul Drain's nice because this actually has a lot of relevant, like, side deck applications, so I'm happy to see that. Some more Madolche stuff. Compulsory Escape Device isn't too bad either. Like, you need to play this in a very specific deck, but it's like a nice card. Oh, and there is a good hit. Heroic Champion Excalibur, the Ghost Rare, as a matter of fact. One problem with this is that the best Warrior deck we were able to play, Gage actually just hit a couple episodes ago because he decided to ban Neosalius. Not that you're, like, really summoning this in that deck, but, like, out of all the best Warrior decks we could be playing, unfortunately, that is probably one of them. But if we could find a way to take advantage of this, that'd be sick.
Nothing too special in these last few packs I've opened up here. Not even looking at like the low rarity stuff, because low rarity stuff's not that bad, but I don't think I'm getting lucky. I don't think I'm getting anything too good. I did get my 3 Uniflora. That's a big one. I'll take that. Dusk Knight. I'm pretty sure this is the first time in a long time that we had gotten like an Armageddon Knight-esque card. And it was like a big deal at the time. Dusk Knight was not that great. Flip send an Earth from the deck to the graveyard. But I think we're a few sets away from the light one, which actually ended up being really good.
Wow, talk about the back-to-backs. We get the Ghost Rare and then an Ultimate Rare Prophecy Destroyer. Not that we're, like, playing this or anything, but God, I've always loved the artwork of this card. It's so sick. Damn, there's another Ultimate Rare, the Chronomaly Machumek. I don't think we're doing any crazy OTKs with this card. I don't think we even have the ability to do that, but it's a neat one nonetheless. I also haven't mentioned, this is, I think, the 3rd copy of Paw Hunter that I've opened. No Ma Hunter yet, so the likelihood of us playing this deck is going quickly down the tubes. Oh, shit, there's a Gear Gear Armor. Okay, I don't think we've pulled the Accelerator, though, so that's not too great, but, I mean, this is, like, one of the cornerstone pieces of being able to play Gear Gear. We'll take it. We got, what, 7 packs left? Maybe there's a chance.
Ooh, Sis Hunter. Okay, we got like a pretty good Hunter package so far. I think we ended up getting 3 Ma Hunter. We got a Paw Hunter. Now we got a Sis Hunter. They're all rares. That's actually pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, Ultimate Rare number 33, Chronomaly Machumek. Some really dumb like OTKs or FTKs paired with this card. That's why it like demands a pretty high price point. It doesn't have a reprint either, funny enough. But for us, it's another generic 5. Among Andreas and Tiras, hey, more than welcome. Detach 1 XYZ material from this card, target a face-up monster your opponent controls, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between its OG and current attack, and it gains attack to the damage inflicted. Yeah, so you can probably see some of the dumb FTKs die with this card. Just make an opponent's dude like as large as possible, and then Machumek just 8,000 deal to them, GG, right? That's pretty cool for us, though. I'm not mad about that. It's a great pickup. Ooh, Ma Hunter, man. I didn't need another Ma Hunter, but I'll take it, whatever. And another Library of the Crescent. Study up. All right, coming on the last few packs here. Anything big? Wow, Hierophant. And a 3rd Library of the Crescent. All right, and then half of it's not going to be playable, I can promise. Weird. Okay, and we got another Maku Mech and another Soul Drain. All right, this is above average now. I think that's my second Soul Drain, which I'm really, really happy to pick up. The Maku Mech, I don't even know what to say about that. Another Paw Hunter. Wow, we had a really good pull this time around here. Actually broken up pretty well here. Let's get a little gander. We got 2 Paw, 3 Maw, 1 Sis, Dog, 2 Soul Drain, 2, number 33. I like this. This was really good. Add it to the collection. Don't even gotta think twice, right? I think I have an idea what I'm gonna play today, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Let's go check it out.
Well, only a few packs left to open. It sucks. We pulled armor, but I haven't pulled a single arsenal. I think we've gotten a few of the Geargiano MK2, I think it is. We've gotten a couple of them, but we've gotten like multiple copies of other rares like Revival Golem and stuff that if that were arsenal, we might have been able to play some Geargia, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to lean that way. We have a few packs left though, so maybe there is still some hope. I mean, there's an arsenal, but I think we're a little bit too late on that if I'm going to be honest. Last pack, let's see what we get. It's Crescent. Yeah, I think we pulled like 3 Crescent and like 3 of a bunch of other rares, but we're gonna keep. I mean, we pulled Excalibur, which honestly probably has the most staying power out of anything else. Even if we respin, I doubt we're gonna pull multiple armors, multiple arsenals. We could, but I just don't think it's worth it. So let's just add it to the collection and let's get to building.
Let me tell you, chat, I Wish I Was Dead has been absolutely cooking some fierce lists in the last few weeks. This one in particular caught my eye, and with the release of Uniflora, Mythical Beast of the Forest, in Return of the Duelist, I couldn't say no. This list looks way too spicy. We're saying hello to our feline friend Rescue Cat yet again. We're going to be making some absolutely ridiculous combos while this card is still unerrated. It doesn't get errated until the release of Duelist Saga. We're still a bit away from that, so we still get to feel the power of Rescue Cat in its truest form. And the last time we visited Rescue Cat, we were trying some XYZ plays with Wind Up Dog. Tell you what, we're going back to those again. We're playing Wind Up Dog and the X-Saber Air Belm to make some big synchros, you know, bump this up to 5, make it 8, or we can just make 2 5s and make Andreas or our new Chronomaly mech. Now, I didn't have space for him, I'm not gonna lie. All fine and dandy, right? We got the Nat Beast turn 1 plays as well with the sequel, but now we have one of the most integral combo pieces to this deck that actually takes this thing to a whole nother level. Uniflora is insane. This card has never seen play with Rescue Cat in this era because I don't think Rescue Cat was legal. It is a very glass cannon deck. I've also been told it's a glass cannon deck. Like, I have to see this Rescue Cat to be able to make some of these insane plays or get a 1-turn setup to somehow stick on the board and flow into a monster in the next one. But if I'm able to see just Rescue Cat and it goes off unimpeded, you will see some fireworks. Uniflora reads, if they're all monsters in your graveyard are beast type, you can tribute this card, special summon 1 beast monster from your hand or graveyard except Uniflora. It cannot attack this turn. It is not going to matter. Let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to Rescue Cat, we're going to Rescue Cat into Uniflora, and we're going to Rescue Cat into Uniflora. And then we are going to Uniflora, bring back the Rescue Cat, and we're going to do it again. We're going to Rescue Cat to bring out our non-tuners or our tuners, and then we're going to Uniflora again, loop it up to 2 to 3 times in a turn. That's going to end us in some of the most insane boards you'll ever see in Prague. I'm talking Beast Barkion type boards, maybe with the Stardust Dragon chilling in the back too. Like actual just unbeatable stuff. Gonna really play to the books. I'm gonna make sure all my cards in the graveyard are beast types. There's a few that aren't, but hopefully I don't have to see them. They're gonna be just the cards that are gonna increase our consistency. I don't want Summoner Monk to hit the graveyard early. I obviously don't want to be dropping Gores and filling up the graveyard before I see combo. Cards like Sangan and Witch are able to get me to Rescue Cat, but they can also impede the full combo if I use them. And of course, Thunder King is one of the better stun cards. It's going to be the one that's going to, like, hopefully, you know, balance us out until we can get to our Rescue Cat if we don't see it. But if all things go according to plan, you know, maybe we float a rat into the Rescue Cat, full loaded, just beast in the graveyard, I am going beast mode, and it's getting absolutely ugly. I'm really glad I grabbed the Snatch Steal for this episode because it gives me a plan for next week. But this week, this list just looked way too juicy to not try. And I Wish I Was Dead has cooked up always throughout the entire Season 2 some of the best lists we've seen. I'm hoping to summon Rescue Cat and really show Alex what he's up against this week. Let's see what he's taking. Let's see if it even competes.
So for those of you who don't know, last week was the North American World Championship Qualifier, or NATS for North America, and I was there competing in the large Edison tournament. I think it ended up being over 300 players, or close to 300, because it initially capped at 256, and then a bunch of people didn't show up, and they let a bunch of other people sign up, and it was some of the most fun I've had playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In quite some time. It actually reminded me a lot of Prague just because we've been in that area of Yu-Gi-Oh! For so long lately that I just wanted to not let that time end. So we're going to be playing, I wouldn't call this an Edison deck, of course, but I mean, obviously you can play Frog Monarch in that format, and surprisingly, Frog Monarch in September 2012, around this time I should say, was also still a deck that some people were playing. Yeah, sure, there's like a lot of other decks you could be playing, but we can't play those in Prague, and honestly, I think this is one of the best decks that we can play, given our card pool, so I figure let's go ahead and run it back one more time. We haven't played it since we had access to some new cards, so let's do the card by card. We got 2 Battle Faders this time, which is great just to make sure we don't die, but also have Tribute Fodder. Double Caius, now that we have 2 of this is a lot better than before. Dark Dust Spirit's like an honorary monarch, but having a giant board wipe is pretty good. We have some frogs like Dupe Frog just for a dupe block if we need to set that up. 2 copies of Veiler to stop Gage from doing anything crazy. We have Gores now as a defensive card as well. And, you know, before I think we were playing like Swift Scarecrow or something. Yeah, we have real threats now. 1 Mobius, 1 Ronin Toad, a Sangan, a Substitute, because this is still legal. Triple Swap, Triple Thessalos, Double Treeborn, Triple Zaborg rounds out our monsters. Then the spells, we have Braincon, Dark Hole, Triple Enemy Controller, Triple MST, the 1-for-1, Double Duality. We don't really special a ton in this deck, but this does allow us to, if we get into a situation where we're lacking resources, we can actually use this to filter for something that we need. Let's say like we don't have Treeborn Frog access yet, we can use Duality to find like a Swap Frog or something to help get us there. Then we have Pot of Greed and Triple Soul Exchange. It's Monarch. There's really not much else to talk about. The extra is actually kind of interesting. We have just some basic synchros like Catastra, Armory Arm, Black Rose, Brionac, Dark End, Formula, Miststorm, Double Stardust, and Urbellum. We're playing stuff like Braincon and Econ, so this could come up with like our Veiler tuner or just anything like that. Or if we still want to Gage's tuners, we have a ton of monsters to sync off with. But the extra deck in terms of the Xyz monsters is more interesting because this time around we've Digusto Phoenix and Gachi Gachi to pair with our frogs, and we didn't have these in Prague Season 1. So these are actually like decent cards. Phoenix can get a lot of burst damage out of nowhere, and Gachi Gachi can buff our guys. Yeah, we don't have like, we're not full in on the frogs, but they're just nice options to have. And then the sideboard, I have BLS because we have a lot of lights and darks we can side into like Sidra, DD Crow, Veiler, Jinzo, Raikou, and Vanity's Fiend. So this becomes a lot more live post-side once we know what Gage is up to and we adjust our deck accordingly. And then we also have another Mobius in case we need it as well. And I got 2 Twister in here. This is here in case Gage is on Mask of Restrict in the side for some reason, or any other Floodgate potentially. I don't want to, I guess I could play like Dust Tornado, but I don't want to have set cards because something like Treeborn Frog, of course. So I figure Twister's like the worst, best card that this could be in this situation. Yeah, if he goes like set a card. I don't want to just be able to just have the Dust Tornado brick and then I can't use my Treeborn. So that's why this is here. We'll see if it matters. Honestly, if it gets down to it, we have like Raikou to pop stuff as well, which is why I have this here. And milling isn't terrible because then that gives us maybe a Treeborn Frog in the grave or maybe a Ronin to go with our frog. There's like some niche utility there. But in any case, I can't wait to see what Gage is bringing to the table today. Let's not make you wait any longer, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, we're now back from the NAWCQ. Although we were playing in the main event, we were playing in the Edison event. And I gotta say, it felt a lot like sitting down and playing Prague with you every week, buddy. It was a grand old time.
Oh, yeah, man. It reminds me of winning. Let me say I'm a little bit more scuffed up to the format there. I felt pretty good. But it's fun getting to experience all those old cards again, especially in like an officially sanctioned tournament.
Yeah.
Wouldn't trade it, man. It was awesome.
It was a great time, great time. Cards you wouldn't see in that format are cards from Return of the Duelist, as a matter of fact. How you feeling about your pulls?
They're all right. It's a green set, let me tell you. There's a lot that could happen in those sets, but
I agree.
I feel all right. I don't want to expose too much, though.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's just get into it then, see what you're cooking up over there. That has me a little bit worried because there's some crazy stuff in this set. Shout out to Patron, Samantha Cochran. Thank you for the support.
Ooh, thank you, Samantha. Oh, my goodness.
That was my experience at the Edison event. I think I only won 1 die roll in my entire run, but that's
Me
okay.
too. And it matters, too, because you get to draw the free card. It really does matter.
Unlike in our format, I remember the only die roll I won was the first game, and I said, I can't wait to do this. I rubbed my hands together, draw phase, and I drew a card, and it felt fantastic.
I lost my first coin, my first die roll, and I had to remind the guy to draw to 6, bro. You know what? I couldn't do. I didn't even have to tell him. He could have played with 5 the whole time. But I was nice opponent. But you know what? 1 extra card is really good in Edison format, but maybe it just might not be good enough here. Because I want to go first with my deck that I'm setting up today.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see what you're cooking up over here, buddy. Best of luck.
I've got some moves. Let's see if it works out. All right.
I'm a bit scared that you're going first.
Stand my main. I'm going to set 1, 2. I'm going to throw down a 3rd. And I'm just gonna normal summon Thunder King Ryo. Pass. Seems like a good turn one to me, right?
Doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem too bad. I will go draw standby main. Don't have to worry about Dust Shoot. Thank God for that. That was a fun card to deal with all weekend. Main one. Some Thunder King action, huh? You know what? Go ahead. You're not killing me.
Yeah. All right. I'll take a card. Standby main.
All
right. Well, the Emissary of Darkness is imminent. I would really.
You don't have to attack, buddy.
I'm not going to. Like you said, I'm not killing you this turn, and I'd rather not get Smokatron by Gores.
Does that bring you back some flashbacks of the weekend?
Yeah, right. What are you up to? I'm just gonna pass. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'll draw. That's not a bad one. Standby main. Let me think. Yeah, this is probably as good a time as any to do this. I'm gonna try to take your Thunder King.
Yeah, you can have it. That's fine.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Normal substitute.
Oh, shit. I'm going to, oh, my goodness. What the hell? Just like frogs? I'm going to solemn this.
Wow. 4K on the substitute.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Okay.
You could deal a nice 19 with the T-King. I'll take him back, though.
Gotta be honest. Was not expecting that to come down. Okay. I'm gonna think now. I'll try for the 19.
I'll take it.
Okay. Second main. Also, I got way more value out of that than I was expecting. I'm just gonna pass. You can have him back.
Yeah, I'll take him back. All right, thank you. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. I am going to normal summon. Yeah, man, I don't want to get Gores. I really don't want to get Gores. I really do not want to get Gores, bro, because I lose the game on the spot. I'm just gonna set a card, and I'm gonna set another one, and I'm gonna pass. Go ahead.
Sure. I'll draw. Standby into the main. Seems pretty good. Well, your Judgment's gone. Happy to see that. Soul Exchange. Target the set.
I have no response.
Okay. Sack it off. Whoa!
Yeah,
whoa!
little bit of a new card there. I don't know.
What the hell are you up to? Oh my god. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah, let me see the
That's
tribute.
fine. I got the better Thunder card here. It's the Borg.
Yeah, that'll pop.
Take out the T-King.
That's fine.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Soul Exchange is not brain control, and I'm not allowed to attack you here, so I don't know why I'm attempting to go to battle phase. Yeah, I'm chilling. Good.
I'll draw. Stand my main. I will normal summon Thunder King Ryo.
Sure.
Oh, man. This is not looking good, bro. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Stand by main. What do you got in the back row back there? You got 3 cards. All of them don't seem to be doing anything.
Maybe not right now.
Not right now. That's true. I haven't attacked you, except with your own T-King. So, I mean, Prison's still online. I feel like if you had Bottomless, you would have smacked that thing down immediately. What else you got back there? You could just have, like, something awkward, like Compulse. There's, like, a bunch of things you could have. Could just be trying to save Torrential for bigger push, potentially. All right, I'm a gambling man.
What you hitting?
Let's see what we're going to hit. Let's go after this one.
That one? It's unfortunately going to be okay.
Okay. That's fine. Not great, but it's okay. Let's go 1 for 1.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
We're going to get the boy.
Yep. Okay, good search.
Sack it for Thestalos. Try to go after your hand.
That's the last card in my hand. Yes, wind up dog.
Wind up dog.
You're starting to see some similarities, some old lists here. I'm going to take 3.
That I am. Let's just go to battle.
Damage step, I'll lance your Thestalos.
Gonna lance me down to 16 hundo, huh? Sure. So I will take 3. My Thestalos is down. We'll try with the Borg.
Unfortunately, that one's gonna be okay. I'll take 5.
Interesting. Okay. Second main. Oh, you got 1 card. That sounds good to me. I guess I'll just set and pass. Go ahead.
All right. Draw the sentry. Let's go, baby. Go. Your turn.
Okay. I'll draw. Let's hit.
Giant rat. That's
Sure.
gonna be okay.
That's
I love
fine.
to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring out. This card's pretty good. I'm gonna bring out Rescue Cat.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Okay. I'm going to go second main. I do have to do something about this. I'm going to econ take your cat.
Sure.
Sack for Thestalos for no effect.
Okay. I will draw. Stand by main.
Yep.
I will go Call the Haunted. I'm going to Reborn Rescue Cat.
Sure.
All right, we're playing the game. Let's go, baby. I am going to Rescue Cat. No Gores is in sight anymore. Thank God. Unfortunately, my Uniflora tech didn't quite come through. If I just opened Rescue Cat and nothing else, Alex, you would be dead right now. You would be super dead.
Probably.
I think the absolute best choice, let me just double check. I think it's really a non-option. That's the problem. Like, you just Caius.
It's not like I have a lot of them, you know. It's only
well,
the deck.
I know your deck building style, so you probably don't have many of them in there, right? Like, all right, I think I got to do this. I'm going to go, we're going to go Airbellum Dog.
Yep.
I'll use the dog effect, bump it by 2. It's going to make an 8.
Who are you going for?
The only option I have here is Stardust Dragon. Not a bad one, though.
Seems
I'll go,
good.
Okay, I'm going to go Battle Phase. I'm just going to attack your Thestalos.
Take 100.
And I will go main 2. I will set a card, and this Call the Haunt is just sticking around, right? It's not attached to anything.
It's just chilling. Yep.
That's my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll draw. Stand by, I'll get the frog. And main 1, I will set 1. And I'll throw it back.
I will draw. Stand by main. I will go Battle Phase. I'll clear the face down.
It is Ronin.
Okay. 2, I will set 1, and I'll pass it to you.
Sure. Draw. Pretty good. Let's go duality.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Oh, okay. Those are all right. I'll take any of those, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, no Monarch, unfortunately. So that works out pretty well for you. It's annoying. I'll grab the swap.
Sure.
Shuffle that up. We're just going to go back in. I'll normal them.
Yep.
Try for the effect. Just get another froggy boy out of here. We'll declare. We'll bounce him back.
Yep.
And I'll just pass.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main.
Yep.
I'm going to flip the Witch.
Sure.
I'm going to just go Battle Phase, and I'm going to try to put 25 into you here with Stardust.
It's fine.
I will go main 2. I'll set 1, and I'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay. Stand by. I'll get my frog. Go to main. I'm going to go normal swap effect.
Sure.
Let's get rid of... Let's see what we got left in here. We got a dupe. Get him out of here. I'm going to go Ronin Totem effect.
Sure.
Get rid of this. No, let's overlay.
Oh,
let's make a
the
Gachi
Gentetsu.
Gachi. He's here.
Oh my God, the Gachi Gentetsu.
He is here. We'll wall up a bit. We'll throw it back.
That's fine. I'll draw for turn here. Stand by main.
Yep. Progression series debut. We've not had this guy before.
We have not had the Gentetsu on the field here yet. What is everything up to here? He's also gaining. So he's up to,
everything's pumped by 400.
22.
200 per material. So my frog is 500 and he's 22.
Well, Witch put a little bit of work in there. Unfortunately, got a shifter to defense. I'll go into Battle Phase. We'll just clear the Gentetsu with the Stardust.
Sure. I'll detach.
Yes, he does get to live. Kind of cool. I'm just going to pass my turn. Go ahead.
Sure. I'll draw. Stand by. I'm gonna Econ Sack Treeborn take your Stardust.
All right, I can't let you take the Dust Dragon. I just can't. I'm going to chain MST. I'm going to target the Call of the Haunted. You can probably see.
Oh, you're gonna Stardust your own MST to save yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
I will activate. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a response. That's a neat little trick. Okay. Still in standby. I'll bring Treeborn back.
Yep, that's fine.
Main 1, sack Treeborn for Zaborg, Pop Witch.
I can see why I needed the Stardust to stay around. Huh? Yeah, let me see if I have any targets with Witch here that would save this game. I don't. All right, let's go to game 2.
Okay. That was a good game 1.
That was a good game 1. That was a good game. Yeah, you got to see the cat back in action, but maybe not at the full power yet. I'm telling you, Alex, if I can pull off this first turn combo, little hint of what I'm doing, you will not win this game. I'm just promising.
That's the only reason you'd want to go first,
Yeah,
I imagine.
yeah. So I'm going to go first again. We're going to hope I can pull off the absolute insane combo that I have in mind. Good luck.
Best of luck. Let's see what you got.
I've got a humble set. Pass.
So much for that. I knew you would like windmill slam
It's
it
like
if you
a
had
one
it.
card. Like I need the one card. I'm not gonna get upset about it. It is what it is.
Sure, that's fine. I'll go standby main. I will just do a humble set and
Seems
pass. Go
pretty
ahead.
standard for your reactive deck here. I will go standby in the main. I will go normal summon wind up dog.
Sure.
I'll wind up dog effect to give it up to 1800 attack.
Yep.
Dupe frog.
It's not big enough for my 2K defense.
That thing is too fucking big. I will take 2, and I will humbly set a card in. Pass my turn. Go in.
Sure. Sounds good. I'll draw. Let's go main phase 1. All right. We can start doing some stuff. I mean, this seems too good not to do. I'm gonna normal Sankin.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me think here. I see where you think it would be like unbelievable, and so I feel like I've got to put a stop to it. I'm like terrified. I'm gonna chaos trapple it.
Chaos Trapple the Sankin.
Banish the Sankin 0.
right.
Get it out of there.
Banished.
Yeah,
It is
0.
I'm getting it out. I'm getting it
That's a
out.
normal summon too. Okay. That feels pretty good. I'm hoping that stops your
Yeah.
turn.
That's pretty strong. Yeah, I'll
thought
pass.
so.
Like you can't kill my toad, so I'm chilling.
Draw. Stand my main. Let's see here.
Would you like to wind him up
Yeah, I'm
again?
thinking about it. I might. Yeah, I'm going to normal summon Airbellum. Either make a 6 or I can make an 8. And Alex, all my 6s fucking sucks. And I don't want to make any 6s. I'm going to make an 8. We're going to go wind up dog, and I'm going to synchro for 8.
Okay.
I can't even do that effect. Man, I got a double read wind up dog. What has there ever been a card with this clause? Read this with me, Alex. This effect can only be used once while this is face up on the field. What?
What was about that? About your level
What
6s
the
sucking?
fuck? When did that happen? When did that ever read that before? Oh my god. I guess I'm making a 6. No choice. Naturia Barkion against the deck notorious for back row, right? Let's go.
Yeah,
baby.
that works. That works.
Battle phase 25.
Yeah, I'll take it. Sure.
Okay, I will set one card.
The bark.
Go ahead, your turn.
That's incredible. That's amazing. All right. I'll go draw standby main. I'm chilling. I mean, I don't really have to do anything. I'm going to go normal swap frog effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll dump Treeborn. Activate swap frog to bounce back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm chilling. Go ahead.
Okay, draw. Stand by main. Okay, I am going to normal summon Giant Rat.
Sure.
I'm going to go battle phase. 14.
Yep. 14's fine.
25.
Sure about that?
I'm positive about it.
Yeah, 25's fine.
Okay. I will go main phase 2.
Yep.
Pass.
I'll draw. Stand by. Try for the frog.
Frog's fine. Yeah.
All right. He's here. Main one good?
Main one's good. Yep.
Okay. Actually, still in standby. Let me think about this.
Okay, he's got a little something something.
I might have something. Yeah, I'm gonna econ take your Barkion.
Barkion?
Yeah.
You can have it.
All right, and then I'll bring it back.
Yep.
All right, now we'll go main one. Let's just sack it off for Caius. Try to go for the rat.
That's like best case scenario. I'm not happy about that. I don't have any response. Yep.
Sure. I'll try for 24.
Yep. I'm gonna take it.
Cool. Second main. I'm chilling. Go ahead.
Draw. I am just going to set, and I'm gonna pass. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Standby main. Reborn's already on the field. What do you got? I've seen a bunch of crap out of you. I know you play recruiters. I know you play, like, witch. I know you play fucking wind-up dog. I know you play that weird level 1 thing I saw the first game.
Uniflora. Yep. You're picking up.
I'm picking up. Let's go Zaborg. Let's try to get it if it's a recruiter.
It's not a recruiter, but that works.
Okay, that's pretty good. Tried for 48.
I am going to, under first attack, call the Haunted, and I'm going to target Barkion.
I'll MST the Call the Haunted.
Alex, go. Oh my god, bro! There's no way I just lost the game. I can't believe it, man. That is downright depressing. Wow, that's a good game. Oh
Wow.
Man. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you didn't get to see the max power of my Rescue Cat deck. I'm really upset
I did
about
not. Do you want to show me what you were cooking?
Yeah, let me give you a look at the first combo here. You just happen to have everything that picked apart this perfectly. So, you get to see the little friends here. Uniflora, I don't know if you took a good look at the card here. Very restrictive.
I'll be honest, I didn't.
But it's unbelievable, right? So read that card. All the card says is if I have nothing but beasts in the graveyard, I can tribute it, special summon a beast from the hand or graveyard except itself. Pretty simple effect.
Okay.
But if you open Rescue Cat, in any sense, you can tribute the Rescue Cat to summon double Uniflora, and then what? There's only a beast in my graveyard. That's just the Rescue Cat. I'll bring it back. And then you get to do it again. And you get to summon the tuners and the other cards. And then you get to do it again. So the typical like first board is something like Beast Barkion, like pass. I don't know. That seems pretty unbeatable, right? Like in most case scenarios.
I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't have been seeing it anyway because I had Valor in hand.
Yeah, all right. Wasn't going to win everything. It's fine, though. I was.
Yeah.
Game 1, I was
That is pretty cool, though.
It is pretty neat.
That is pretty cool.
I'm glad I got to the cat. Game 1, I was struggling, though, because I had to start with the Takings to, like, stabilize. And then from there, Uniflora is dead, right? Like, if I would have saw Pot of Avarice to put back, like, 5 cards that weren't Beast, maybe I could have turned them online. But it's a lot to, like, try to get into motion, right? It's really, like, I was told it was a glass cannon deck, and it definitely seems that way. You got to see cat, which there's ways to do it with monk and stuff, but you also got to make sure it resolves, too. Can't quite do that all the time with Valor.
Fair. Yeah, no, it's a cool concept. I kind of like that because we've seen the power of stuff like Shien, and we've seen the power of we've seen the power of Nat Beast just by itself, right? And so it is obviously unfortunate that I was playing a deck that wasn't essentially playing into half of your strategy that you were trying to do. Because otherwise, I could see why if I have no sort of like built-in monster removal, removal in the form of monsters, then Beast Barkion are just going to terrorize the game, right? And I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. So I get it. And like going first too, there's not really much we can do about it in our specific format. It's like if I don't have Valor, I probably can't do it. The only other thing I did side in DD Crows because I figured you're up to something. I also saw Call out of you, so I figured, all right, if I can just stop you from getting Rescue Cat, that seems like, all I had to do. But yeah, I just played good old Frog Monarch. I was loving playing Edison this weekend that I didn't want it to end, so I decided to play. This wasn't an Edison version of the deck, but it was a 2012 Prague version of the deck. And I haven't played it in several episodes, as a matter of fact, and it still seems just as good now as it was before, man. Especially because we have Gores and Battle Fader now. It's like that just made it even better. I
respected it way too much game 1, bro. But it didn't matter in the end. No, like this deck, weird. It's like, don't mess with the bread and butter, right? If it's not broken, don't fix it.
As soon as you said you were going to go first, I thought you were bringing 6 Sams again. I thought, these soul exchanges and everything, they might be pretty dead looking at my hand.
I was given this list and I was like, man, speaking of like beating soul exchange and stuff, like obviously Naturia Beast beats that. So I'm thinking like turn 1 if I set that up. But it doesn't beat something like Summon Swap Frog by pitching and then normaling Caius. Like every time last game I was like, I'm just dead to Caius. I'm just dead to like any sort of Monarch or something like that. Very difficult to deal with in your deck here.
I also think too, like Thessalos, even though he's like the 4th or 5th best Monarch, I still think this card's insane.
Oh, he's crazy.
Because we keep our best cards in our hand, like Dark Hole and stuff all the time. So I don't even, I think he's actually a lot better than people give him credit for, even though he doesn't directly affect board presence. But that's just me. Obviously, I'm a Monarch lover, so I'm a bit biased. How was your wheel? That's what I'm most, well, first of all, how was your opening, first of all? Then we'll get to the wheel.
The opening's about what you expect. I got some like cool Chronomaly stuff. I got like Chronomaly. I got 2 of the rank 5, and I also got one of the
Machu Mech.
Yeah, and I also got one of the generic rank 3, which I think this card's pretty cool.
This card's pretty good.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, this card's actually not bad.
T-posing on them, bro. He's crazy. But no, he's actually not that bad. Early game XYZs are very few and far between. But the wheel was... you know what? Tell me about your set first, and then I'll tell you about the wheel.
Oh, God. You're making me wait. My pulls are actually pretty good. I got Excalibur.
Okay. Wait, that's a good card. That's a great card.
Yeah, that's a decent card. I mean, you banned the only good warrior deck I have access to, so I don't know how good he is, but, he's an option. I also got Machu Mech. I got a few other. I got Prophecy Destroyer. I know you love that card.
Oh, that card is so sick.
So I got that. Yeah, it's not good, but, it's sick. I did pull Gear Armor, as a matter of fact, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's the man.
Unfortunately, I only pulled 1 Arsenal and no Gigant, so I don't think Geargia is playable. Even if I get a wild card next episode, it's not even good enough because 2 armor with 1 Arsenal with no Gigant just doesn't seem like a good deck to me. But it was fine. It was pretty good for like Return to the Duelist standards. Stop sandbagging the wheel. I'm nervous.
I got very lucky the wheel with something we haven't seen in a minute, and I actually think it's gonna matter because you're not even that lucky, but you ended up getting something that I've wanted in a while. So I'll take one for myself. I got a snatch steal on the wheel. You'll find out next wheel what I'll be robbing from your collection. I've got some cool things in the works, man. You're gonna be scared.
I bet you do. I bet you do. There's some good stuff you can nab out of me, but damn, that did not want to hear that. That's unfortunate. But that's why every win matters in Prog Season 2. We'll have to see what happens. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout out to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron Smith, Pony Stark, Phoenix the Immortal, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Little Fadeleaf, Jordan Coons, Cody Bretts, Dylan Hunter, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Dalton, Flannel Daddy, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Helios515, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT, Cancel by All Community soon, Cancel by All Committee soon, Cancel by All Players soon, Corvain, Uncle Brian of Stardust, and Candyman. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.